Hello and welcome to Shoebox episode 18. I've got with me here Flynn Cleobury.
Hello everybody.
And I've got with me Mckay.
I'm tired.
Today we're talking about Civil War, specifically Captain America Civil War. No, we're not talking about a Civil War at home. Anyway, Flynn's going to be asking us two comic nerds questions, and we'll probably fill in blanks for some of you lot that don't know very much about Civil War or the whole Marvel Universe thing that's going on in the cinematic. Flynn, take it away.
Right then guys, what do I ask? Right, so Civil War's coming out, you guys are definitely making me aware of that. I have not watched any of the other films in the sequence apart from Guardians of the Galaxy and the first Iron Man. Now that is quite a jump in time span of the films I've been watching. So first off, just tell me what will be happening in Civil War film.
Bits of Civil War, basically, in quick summary, all the times they've saved people in the time they couldn't save everyone. You know, they're kind of bringing up a vigilante sort of thing. They can't take the law in their own hands, but on a larger scale, they can't protect the world in their own hands, because every time they do, it does cause like widespread destruction and shit. People are getting pissed off. Thunderbolt Ross from the Hulk film, which no one remembers because it was shit, kind of, is back, and then. Alright, and then he's like, Ouroboros, you can't stop wrecking everyone's shit, so you're going to have to be controlled by us. And it looks like Steve Rogers is not for that. However, Iron Man is all for that, because he knows what shit he's caused in the past, especially with Ultron being pretty much his fault. Yeah, the sides are divided, lines are drawn, and motherfucker's going to fight. Civil War, boom, plus Spider-Man at the end. There you go, ding. That is the fill-in time, baggy. No, that is the fill-in time.
And in case you want some of the backstory through just like specific movies, go back and watch Winter Soldier. Obviously Age of Ultron, because it ties straight back into this. A few of the Iron Man films, so like Iron Man 3, probably a good one to watch as well, just for the fact that it kind of gives you why he's like Tony Stark's worried in the first place, and then it builds on that in Age of Ultron, and then you get a bit more of a oh shit, this is why they're fucking fighting, because their ideologies are completely right on both sides, but again, both different sides of the coin.
Yeah, it's come to the rule of three, really. It's got to this point very naturally, which I enjoy. And it's not just kind of like, oh, we need to do the tie-in to the comic Civil War, so let's bash it out. It's like, no, it's taking its time, it's brewed enough. It's a long time coming.
But if you want a general history of Civil War, there's like plenty of like
online shit you can
online stuff you can read, or you've got the actual collected edition, which is essentially the main story plot point for Civil War, and it's a really good read.
Probably half of that has not gone in.
Yeah.
Probably have to watch the films at some point, someday. It is not this day.
But it is not this day. This day we fight. This day we fight. Sorry, I had to break it to some Megadeth. I'm really fucking tired.
So guys, second question. Whose side are you on then?
You go first, Joe.
TMI, man.
Need it. Well, naturally, for me, I would be on the side of ideals that meet mine closer, which would be Captain America's. So first, before the second trailer was dropped, I was all rooting for Team Cap. I was like, yeah, go Team Cap. Fucking too right, freedom and shit. Gotta have that freedom, America. And so I was rooting for him, and then the second trailer drops, and I think actually Cap has gone a bit off the deep end. Seems he's doing a lot of things a bit unnecessary, although he sees it as necessary in the defense of Bucky, his like only surviving person he knows from before he got frozen in ice. It's a tough call. Plus Team Iron Man has Spidey, so gotta go with the Spidey.
Also, like, if they kill off Rhodey, my heart's going to sink.
No, they're not going to kill off Rhodey. They wouldn't give that. First off, they wouldn't give that away in the trailer too early, because it's like, you know how they.
Yeah, but they could.
Marvel learn from mistakes. They put too many spoilers in the Age of Ultron trailer, so they're probably not going to do it in this one. It's probably like a red herring.
Yeah, but they could always play it as, well, you don't know if he's completely dead, or you don't know if he's dead or alive. You don't know if he's just really fucking injured.
Yeah,
right
true,
now.
but it's still.
But even then, you gotta get pissed if your best mate just got like zapped.
Oh yeah, I love Rudy. I think he's a good character, so I don't want them to kill him off. It's just I don't think they will anyway.
But going on like new characters, love the look of Spider-Man. It looks like 1960s, like really old original series Spider-Man.
It's Steve Ditko,
Yeah,
Spider-Man,
Steve
and then who did the artwork after him? Was it John Romita?
I think so.
I think it was. I can't remember.
You know more than I do when it comes to the actual artists.
Yeah, Steve Ditko, co-creator of Spider-Man. It looks a lot like his. It's kind of like the bulk, because after Steve Ditko left, Steve Ditko had a really stylistic choice when he drew Spider-Man. He drew him all spindly and all that. When if you watch the 90s Spider-Man cartoon, he was very based off more of the John Romita, I think. Maybe someone will correct me otherwise, but John Romita version, which he took over after Steve Ditko, made him a bit bulkier. So it's kind of like the suit design, suit design of Ditko, and the size, little bit bulk of thing. They've like kind of mixed them in between.
I love what they did with the eyes as well, because like they've got kind of like a good excuse for the eyes actually moving, because obviously he's a photographer. So when you see the HD images, there's actually slits for those like little bits to come round, so almost like a camera lens. But,
I think that's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Some Iron Man tech maybe.
Yeah. What do you think of Black Panther?
Oh, I love it.
Love it.
Oh, I love it.
I'm interested to see his origin in his own movie and like how that plays out, because obviously Black Panther goes from like it goes through the generations of family. So like his dad was Black Panther, his grandfather was Black Panther, his great grandfather was the Black Panther.
Yeah, he's the king. He's got to take the mantle, sort of thing. It's kind of like a coming to throne sort of thing instead of a coming of age story. It's a coming of throne story. What was I going to say? Going back to the thing, they're probably going to use this film to kind of say his origin story in a way. This is kind of his call to action anyway, because obviously Wakanda, the place he's coming from, very what's the word I'm looking for? Isolationists, where they just fuck everything that's coming out of other places. We're very solitude for what we are, and they are. So this is kind of his call.
As well.
Yeah, they're very advanced for an African culture, which is really cool. Yeah, basically, I think this one's going to be kind of like his call to arms story, origin story.
Have you noticed that like a lot of the teams are based on like Iron Man's side is literally just like the newer heroes, just like the odd ones, rather than like Steve Rogers' team is essentially like all the ones he's been training most of the time, except for like Vision, for example, and War Machine. But like that kind of like New Avengers team is his team.
Yeah, I like the sides that they've picked a lot, because they're the people fighting, the people on one side. It's not necessarily that they get on more than the other side do get along. It's how they don't get along as two separate groups. Because you got, say, like Black Widow versus Hawkeye. That's going to be like a pretty fueled fight. You got Scarlet Witch versus Vision. Fucking, there's another one for you. What else? Then obviously you got Cap and all that jazz.
You could almost say like War Machine versus Bucky to a point, because it's like these are our bros.
Yeah, actually, I think Bucky's probably going to fight Panther. They've just shown a lot of Panther going after Bucky in the trailer.
Here's the thing: there's an explosion at the start of the trailer, and he's like the Chadwick Boseman, the guy who plays Black Panther, he's got his head to the ground. So maybe what happens in Winter Soldier.
Kills his father.
Either kills his father, or he's in a big fucking blast at that point. He blames him.
Yeah.
So he's gunning straight for Bucky.
Totally. I love what they're doing with Hawkeye and Ant-Man, by the way. Can't get enough of that. Straight from the comics. What was the next question?
So guys, final question. So far, you've got to be a bit more intrigued about the film, but as trailers go, how was it compared to all the other Marvel trailers released recently?
I think when watching this trailer, there's a little bit more of like a thread going on, rather than like that. Like when the first trailer came out, you had the thread going on. You didn't get too much surprises. You knew they were going to fight, and you knew they were going to pummel Iron Man again. With this one, obviously, you got a lot more surprises in there, and you're just like, oh. And then obviously Spider-Man showing up after the credits is like, yeah, I'm happy to see this one now, and also the rumours of frickin' true.
Yeah, for me, this one compared to the first trailer. First one was a lot more action. This one's kind of like theming. It got a lot more theming going on, like the slow brooding music, the conversations instead of the fights, and then sporadic action scene here and there, more talking. Yeah, it's very good. A lot less stylistic than the Age of Ultron trailers, because the Age of Ultron, I think the first trailer, do you remember that one? It was the one with I had strings but now I'm free, or something like that.
Yeah.
Remember that one? That was really stylistic.
That worked as a good trailer.
Yeah, I'll
like,
enjoy
on the
that.
way, but also
Very
you can
grand.
you can make jokes about that one. I think how it should have been. It did a whole joke on how many Disney films he could rip off. Is that, did you want to build a snowman? But yeah, I'd say for this, what I've been finding with Marvel trailers, you have the action trailer be your first trailer, and just gives you a taste of how much action's in it. And the second trailer be like your theming and like setting up what the story is going to be about roughly, without telling you too much. So in that sense, it's a pretty good trailer.
Fair enough, guys. If you convince me well enough, I might watch it with you guys.
Yeah. Have we convinced you well enough?
Not yet, no.
Ah! Right, so tell us what you think of the Civil War trailer. Like, comment and subscribe, and give us your thoughts on what you might want to hear next time. I've been Josh Edney, and I've been joined by these two geezers, and we're signing off. Bye!
See you later, man.
I'm tired.
Sleep, 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 sleep.
Yeah.